Hey there, it's Amelia, and in this video, I'm going to show you 21 tips, tricks, and special effects in Canva in less than 10 minutes. Let's look at how to save an image with a transparent background. Now, some of these features that I'm showing you are only available in Canva Pro. If that's the case, I'll add this little crown symbol here so that you know it's only available in the Pro version. I've selected an image with a dark background, and now to remove the background, click Edit Photo, and then look for BG Remover over here on the left. If for some reason BG Remover is not available, then it may not be available for that particular image. Select BG Remover, and instantly the background is removed. Now I could copy and then paste that onto another slide if, say, I wanted to overlay it on top of scenery, or if I want to save it to incorporate it into another design or for another use, select Share, Download, select Ping, and make sure the transparent background option is selected, and then click Download. Next, let's review how to add a hyperlink to text. First, select the text to be linked, and then you want to look for this link icon. Now, if you don't see the link icon, it may be hidden, the ellipsis, and look in the More options and see if it's hidden behind there. Click the link icon, and then you'll be able to enter your URL. You can also link to another page within your design. I'll go ahead and link to another page, and then there's some options here to customize the link, and click Done. To remove the link from text, you want to select the text again, click on the pencil icon, and then select the trash can. Next, let's look at some one-key shortcuts to add shapes. The quickest way to add a circle would be to press C on your keyboard. Instantly, a circle is added, and you can resize it, you could move it around, you can change the color, change it to a solid color, possibly gradient, and so forth. To add a line, simply press L on your keyboard, and instantly a line is added. To add a rectangle, just press R on your keyboard. And same as a circle, you can change the color. We'll pick another gradient. You can resize it and move it around. Next, let's look at some line options. Once you've added a line, you want to click on that line, and then up here, you'll see line color options, line style options, line start and end options, and line type options. You could experiment. For example, for line color, I'll just select a color here. Line style, let's select dotted, and I'll change the weight. Let's say I wanted an arrow on the edge and a dot on the other edge. And finally, for the line type, let's select curved. Next, let's review how to add special effects to text. You want to select your text, then select Effects from the top menu bar. Over on the left, you'll see a variety of styles which you can experiment with, including shadow, lift, hollow, splice, outline, and so forth. So you can experiment with the different effects. And now with some effects, you will see additional options. So for example, shadow, you have all these additional options. You can also change the color as well. Down below, you also have the shape options, which gives you the ability to curve text. So for example, if I select curved and scroll down a little, you'll see that I can change the curve slightly or a lot more to change the curve. Next, let's talk about how to precisely move or nudge elements. You can certainly drag elements around, but if you have a lot of text on your screen, sometimes you want things to line up and you can't line it up easily with dragging. The other thing you can do is use your arrow keys on your keyboard to move the text around 1 pixel at a time. You can also use the Shift right arrow to move 10 pixels at a time in any direction. Next, let's review 2 ways to select multiple objects. By holding the Shift key down while clicking the mouse, you can select multiple objects. So if I hold the Shift key down, you'll see that these 3 objects are selected. For adjacent objects, you can also use your mouse and drag. So for example, if I drag downward, all these 3 objects are selected. You can also use Control A to select all objects and elements on this particular page. Next, let's take a look at how to select a hidden object behind another object. Usually you can use your mouse and hover over and select the different objects on your page. Sometimes it's a little hard to click and select the particular object that you want. So in that case, you want to hold the Control key down, and when you do, you're going to be able to select each object on your page. And if you wanted to change the layering and have something go behind or in front of, all you have to do is select the object, right-click, and then select Layer. And in this case, say I want to send this particular element to the back. I'll click Send to Back, and now it's behind all the other objects. If you need to move multiple objects around, possibly to another page or to another design, it would be helpful to group the objects together. So in that case, I want to select the confetti, the ribbon, and the group of people and group them together so that I can move them to another page. Now, say I wanted to just select the people and the confetti. In that case, I may select this object, then hold the Shift key down and select the confetti. Once you select multiple objects, you should get this group option here. You want to select group, and now those two images have been grouped together. You can then copy and paste them onto another page, and when you resize, it will resize both images together. Next, let's take a look at how to animate an object. I'll select the group elements here and select Animate. Here on the left, you can experiment by just hovering over and looking at the animation to decide what works best for you. There's quite a variety that you can check out. And then down below, there's some additional ones: tumble, neon, scrapbook, stump, and so forth. You can also add motion effects as well. Finally, let's take a look at how to add special effects to an image. I've moved over to another slide and I'm going to select the scenery image, and then next I'm going to click Edit Photo, and on the left you could see that there's a variety of features available, such as filters and special effects. If I click See All, you can see all the different filters. And you can use the arrow keys to explore more. This also affects the coloring, so you can select warm or cool, soft and vintage, switch to a monochrome, or use the color pop options to change the color altogether. So that's it for today's video. As always, if you found this helpful, go ahead and smash the like button, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Check out the description for additional information on Canva resources, as well as my Canva course to make the most out of Canva. Bye now.